Hinduvel poyalum makkale ningal bendhangal verpadade orkanam eppozhum. Even if you go among strangers, my children, never forget your bonds. These simple yet profound words of Clemis Thirumeni still echo in the hearts of many seated here today. With deep respect and gratitude, we gather to honor and celebrate the life of Clemis Thirumeni, a shepherd who preserved our faith and traditions with unwavering devotion. Good evening, Reverend Fathers Sijos Karya Mangalat, respected teachers, beloved parents, and my dear friends. It is truly a blessing and an honor to stand before you today to speak about one of the greatest leaders of our Knanaya community, the late lamented Qurbana Mor Clemis Thirumeni, lovingly remembered as Kirakinde Velya Metropolitan, the Chief Metropolitan of the East and the guiding shepherd of our Knanaya Samudaya. Born in 1918 into the devout Vayala family of Rani, the sixth of 9 children of Idikulla, Kochirikulla and Pennama of the Kallarikal family, he showed from his earliest days a deep thirst for knowledge and a steadfast devotion to faith and service. Thirumeni's academic journey was truly remarkable. After his schooling in Vaikom, Rani and Alway, he earned a bachelor's degree from St. Xavier's College, Palayamkod, and a master's in political science from Annamalai University. Alongside this, he pursued theological studies at Manyanikira, in Mosul, Iraq, and later at the prestigious Union Theological Seminary in New York. In 1947, he was ordained a priest. Just 4 years later, in 1951, Patriarch Ignatius Ephraim I Barsoom consecrated him as the 3rd Knanaya Diocesan Bishop, a ministry he carried out with love and devotion for an extraordinary 52 years, making him the longest-serving bishop in Knanaya Church history. In 1957, Thirumeni was elected as Malloossery Metropolitan and was instrumental in revising the Knanaya Constitution of 1952, giving our community a structured and unified system of governance. Yet, in an act of humility and selflessness, he stepped down from the position in 1958 to safeguard the unity of the Church. Thirumeni's vision and influence extended far beyond administration. He represented our Church internationally, engaging in dialogue and building bridges with leaders of other Christian denominations. In recognition of his wisdom and service, the Patriarch of Antioch honored him with the Church's highest titles. In 1982, Thirumeni was decorated with the title Qurbana, the Wise Captain. Later, in 1989, he was elevated as the Chief Metropolitan of the East, a fitting tribute to his lifelong dedication. Thirumeni's service touched every corner of our community. He championed education and youth empowerment, establishing institutions like Clemis School and Junior College. He worked tirelessly for unity and peace within the community. He cared deeply for the diaspora, keeping Knanaya families abroad connected to their roots. And above all, he upheld the loyalty of our Church to the Holy See of Antioch and the Apostolic Throne of St. Peter. After more than 5 decades of tireless service, Thirumeni entered eternal rest on September 29, 2002. At the time of his passing, he was the senior-most metropolitan of the Syriac Orthodox Church worldwide. His mortal remains rest at St. John's Daira, Mor Clemis Seminary, Chingamana, where the faithful continue to honor his memory. Even today, his life inspires us. His punctuality, his powerful voice, his firm yet compassionate leadership, and above all, his humility, faith, and love remain etched in our hearts. I would like to share an inspiring experience from my grandmother's childhood. When Amachi was in upper primary, Thirumeni visited her parish and asked the children about their dreams. Amachi replied that she wished to study in a college, a rare aspiration for girls in those days. Thirumeni smiled and blessed her, saying, "You will not only study in a college, but you will also teach in one." Those prophetic words came true as she went on to serve 40 years as a professor at St. Thomas College, Rani. This is just one story among countless others where his blessings and guidance shaped the lives of many. As we remember this great shepherd, scholar, and visionary, Mor Clemis Abraham, the wise captain of our community, let us give thanks for his life, pray for his eternal rest, and pledge to carry forward his legacy of faith and unity and loyalty to Antioch. May his intercessions continue to bless us, and may God grant us the grace to follow his shining example of faith and service. Thank you.